Okay, good morning. It's that familiar limping like an idiot feeling. Do you know what? My left leg's great. My right leg's not that bad either. But the problem I've got is I've got a really bad blister under my right foot and it's causing me a nightmare. But I'm in Denshaw, where I finished last night, heading into Oldham Town Centre and Oldham Rugby League Club. See how it goes. Okay, we're in Watersheddings now in Oldham, and it's quite a good place to really talk about rugby league in Oldham, because this here is where the old Oldham Rugby League ground used to be. Watersheddings, long since gone. Even about 30 years ago it was a mess. It was a really old tatty ground, beyond repair really. When everybody started doing the new grounds, they couldn't do anything with it, so they tried to do a bit of a ground share with Oldham Athletic, which works really well in other places, sharing grounds with football clubs, but they had an up and down relationship with them and moved to other grounds and this, that and the other, and then eventually it turned out that they had nowhere to go. But as is often the way in rugby league, they didn't give up, and they acquired a non-league football ground that had been vacated, and they've done it up, so that's where we're going to go next. It's called the Whitebank Stadium, and Oldham Rugby League Club have been absolutely brilliant supporting the walk, so I'm looking forward to seeing them. Right, I've been through some of the crazier parts of Oldham to get here, but finally made it to the very humble ground, Whitebank Stadium, home of Oldham Rugby League, and this ground is completely done up by the supporters, so God bless them. Let's go and have a look what it's like. Okay, just left Oldham Rugby League Club. That is without any shadow of a doubt, the most friendly, best welcome I've had from any club, and it was an absolute joy. I was greeted by 3 supporters who were there decorating the clubhouse, because that's how the ground's run. Invited me in for a cup of tea. We had a good old chat about the game, gave me a signed ball, gave me a donation of some money for the fund, and had some photographs for the programme, had a good old chat and an invitation to a game. Absolutely wonderful. I've promised I'm definitely going to go to a game, and Oldham's become yet another one of the clubs that I have a really big soft spot for and love to bits. So thank you very much, Oldham Rugby League Club. You deserve every bit of success you get. And I feel really upbeat now, heading towards Manchester City Centre, about 8 miles. Okay, I've just got within the boundaries of the M60, just come into Hollingwood. See over there in the distance the Hollingwood sign, it's quite funny. Just got stopped by a group of Oldham supporters who were involved at Oldham St Anne's, who stopped me and asked about the walk and said they were going to pledge some money and go on the website, so that was brilliant, really nice. Nice when people stop and realise that I'm not dressed in Superman tights with a Batman water belt for no reason. Yeah, really uplifting day today. My feet really bloody hurt, but when people stop you and tell you what you're doing, it's great, it's brilliant. Okay, it's 4:37 on Wednesday. I'm just approaching Manchester. You can see the city centre ahead, I think. I can just see the big wheel near the centre of Manchester, near the Printworks. I've walked down the A62. Oh, there's the City of Manchester Stadium. It's the most boring route I've ever been on. It's such a long, boring road. Be pleased to get to Manchester. Trying not to get short talking to myself. Here I am in Manchester. Don't know how socially acceptable it is here to walk around in time. Okay, I've left Manchester City Centre. There's the Hilton building. I'm heading down towards Chester Road, a place I know really well because it's right near where I work. One thing I've definitely noticed about walking through Manchester is that when I walk through Leeds, it's very lots of ethnic communities there and stuff, but it's very British. Everybody speaks British, it seems, whereas when you walk through Manchester you just hear loads and loads of different languages, and it seems really cosmopolitan. It's like walking through a European city, and I know that this is bad for a Leeds lad to say, but I really do like Manchester. So cue more donations from people from Manchester, I suppose. Nearly Old Trafford. Okay, I'm about I don't know, maybe a quarter of a mile from Old Trafford, and I saw somebody in a yellow t-shirt walking towards me, smiling like a loon. I didn't know who it was, and then I looked up and he had 2 beers, and it's Brothers. So he's welcomed me into Manchester as only he could. So just going to walk to Old Trafford, enjoying this beer with Brothers. Cheers. Right, that's day 5 done. I think it's about 18 miles, so that'll take it to about 121 miles, I think, in total, something like that. Thank you very much. Round of applause from Brothers. Here we are at the Theatre of Dreams, Manchester United. Seems quite apt to be here, seeing as egg chasers come here quite a bit. It's not just soft footballers who play here, and this is where the Super League Grand Final is. So maybe one day we'll see Cass here. Maybe this season. I suppose if you don't hope it'll happen, then there's no point playing the sport. So fingers crossed. But that's day 5 done and dusted. Don't forget, you can still log on to charity giving /Hull to Widnes Walk and donate to try and take us over that £1,000 barrier. We're getting really close. See you tomorrow.